Hello YouTube, Dave here again. I've got another game room update video. A little bit sooner than I was initially planning, but it was reaching the point where it really needed to be done. So my original gaming shelf that I've had for at least 14 years now, if not a little bit longer, and was also a hand-me-down, I guess, or was left over by my former roommates when they moved out. So I don't know how old it actually is. But the shelves were starting to sag pretty bad on it, and I think it's done its job for the last 14 plus years. So it is not gone. What I've done actually is I've taken it out into the hallway here, and it just has all of the board games on there because the board games can be played either downstairs or upstairs in the kitchen, on the kitchen table, depending on which one it is that we're doing. So it's kind of more centrally located now than it was before. But we did have to move a few other things around, so we're going to start with the smaller shelves. So this is my CD shelf. Now this shelf is also completely free now, so we'll be doing some stuff with that. We're not done yet, but I'm done for today, or at least for now. I put two shelves together in the last 12 hours, so not that they were hard to do, it's just awkward when you're doing all this by yourself and have to get into weird positions to try to get things bolted in. But anyway, we got our CD shelf here, and I just put some dragons on there. And there's still plenty of room when you come in the door here. I also have this shelf over here now. So this just has a bunch of accessories and things on it, including our Red Dragon, or a copy of the original D&D movie and D&D Online. But where the D&D shelf was, we now have this shelf. So this shelf is my third edition, or what I consider to be like the really retro, which is hard to say now because like third edition is 25 years old and 3.5 is 22 years old, or it will be this summer, which is really disturbing. But anyway, so I've got my third edition books up here. I am currently running a third edition campaign. I do have my flashlight on to make it a little bit easier to see, but it is going to cause a little bit of glare there. So third edition, 3.5, and then we go to, it's all 3.5 up to the basic game. And then we've got 3.0, which I don't have a lot of books for. And then we've got second edition starting. Then we've got second edition along with my basic expert, and then first edition AD&D. And then finally down here we finish off the first edition books. Dungeon Crawl Classics, my Hack Master, Little Keep on the Borderlands. Some third party 5e stuff, as well as my OD&D books and the Pendragon role-playing game, my only Pathfinder first edition hardcover, and my Star Wars Age of Rebellion starter set there. We also do have a shelf completely free, so if I do add more like older D&D books to my collection, then I will be able to expand out, right? So that's kind of the idea with that. And we come over here, we've got our 5th and 4th edition shelves. So we've got the new 5e stuff. And I put this sideways just so that, again, there'll be room to kind of fill that in as things like the Monster Manual and some other books come out. There's my 2014 core books for 5e. So I am running a 2024 5th edition campaign, but I still have to use the original Monster Manual because I don't have the other one as of yet, but hopefully that'll be showing up soon here. So we got our rules expansions, our rules expansion gift set, and then we've got our adventure books starting down here. And I only had room for one book, but everything else that I had, I think, has a, maybe not everything, but I put my Acquisitions Incorporated there just to fill that shelf out. And then we've got Phandelver and Below, Vecna, and then we got our Fizzbands, our ecology books, the Planescape, Spelljammer, and Deck of Many Things. And then I've got my D&D Essentials finally like presented on the shelf there, along with my Player's Handbooks, the core books there, the Monster Vault, Book of Wild Darkness, Player's Options. And then down here we've got Mordecai's, the equipment books, the class power books, manual, the planar stuff, the Draconomicons. Those are like, again, the some of the Monster Ecology stuff there. Where's my Demonomicon? Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. There's more there. Okay, I probably should change the order around a little bit. But yeah, and then we got just some 4E box sets there as well. So, with that, we have opened up some space up here. So, again, as I get more of these Pathfinder maps, I can just sort of start filling this out. This stuff will probably start coming up here so that I can expand this shelf outwards. Again, I still have this set up so that I can flip those around and have more room down there too. And that's pretty much the same. And then over here, I do have another copy of the Player's Handbook, but I'm giving that to a friend of mine. The 5e box sets, the tile sets, and of course there's going to be plenty of room there for stuff. I do have the Castles and Crusades role-playing game on order, and hopefully it'll be showing up sometime soon. So that'll be going on this shelf here. And yeah, everything else is pretty well the same. I've got a bunch of minis and stuff on the table currently. Not super organized, but I just finished putting the other shelf together, so I thought that I would share that update there. I kind of like the way that it's turned out. And when I'm running my games, like my online games, I'm usually sitting at the table kind of at an angle, so it'd be cool to have the old school D&D books over here being shown, and then that stuff over there as well. So anyway, there we go. That is the update for now. So I guess the ever-evolving game room. So anyway, thank you guys so very much. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.